You know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
No, that's down. Ball.
In the dirt. Sanoha aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt. Now this one gets away from the catcher. To second. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. And ball four to aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So digging in, Kyle Stowers. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He'll score easily. It's 8-5.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Heriberto Hernandez will hit next. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single.
That's the ball.
That one lifted to left. Wood has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. And they cut the lead to 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI. Not done.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Griff McGarry out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Left-hander out of the bullpen, P.J. Poolin.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Ramirez in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
The Fish with the tying run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Ground ball up the middle. Abrams in plenty of time to first. 2 out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
The tying run at the plate. Oh, and he hit him.
Take your base.
The batter, number 6.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. Fouls away the first offering.
No, that's out.
Dowers on third. Norby at first. 2 out of the inning. Here's a 1-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Really important at bat coming up now.
So up next, Christopher Morel.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one missed. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 10-8.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner. He did.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. P.J. Poulin won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, Gus Varland.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Liam Hicks. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. But the Marlins get 3 on the homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. This one in the air, center field. Hernandez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now the left fielder, James.
Four-seam fastball, low middle.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to.
Hard hit to right center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
Low inside.
Steps off, lead runner back to second.
Sweeper.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jansen Junk departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Calvin
Marlins,
Fauché
number
takes over on the
53.
mound.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Curveball. Low middle.
That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though.
Sinker. Low middle.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Hicks steps on the bag, 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Nunez at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Low inside.
That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
In the
That's the
dirt,
ball.
kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds.
Cutter. Low outside.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So 1 left for Washington. Can't cut into a 10-8 deficit. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading off
And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja.
Javier Sanoja.
On the ground. Whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, number 9.
Xavier
Second baseman,
Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
Edwards.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Ball.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And that is out of play. Here's a 2-1. Man, that got him square in the mask. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And that's the inning. Back here in Miami.
Middle inside.
Now pitching for the
Pete
Marlins,
Fairbanks on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Fought off foul.
Slider. Middle outside.
The 0-1.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Low outside.
That one not close. 2-2.
Low outside.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Slider. Middle outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Washington, the catcher.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, Drew Millis.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Pulls that one foul.
Slider. Middle inside.
The Nationals down to their final strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my little heart to get, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out. But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam.
Check. Rise up, it's true. Come on and rise up.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John. First pitch. Ready to go? Here's C.J. Abrams. Agustin Ramirez, the new catcher now. And we're off and rolling in Miami.
Sweep. Middle outside. Sweeper. Middle outside.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. And that's a home run into the upper deck. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Nats have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. 3 hits and a loss last night.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Sanoha takes it in for the out. 1 away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, a guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, C.J. Abrams.
And boom, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Luis Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Perez, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Whoa. 4-seam fastball, high outside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
Sweeper, low outside. Four-seam fastball, high outside.
Ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 2nd game of the series. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Sweeper, middle outside. Four-seam fastball, high middle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
2 down, nobody on. And it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Miami, and starting this one, Miles Michaelis. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude, and I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
That one fouled off. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. The 1-0. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Edwards gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now the count filled up 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him swinging. Now one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Batting seventh, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Christopher Morel.
Well, it's been especially bad for him here at home for some reason, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 for the season in front of his home crowd. That's usually where you feel the most comfortable. You're familiar with how that batter's box feels. You see the pitcher really well. Great batter's eye, but it's just not there for him this year. You wonder if it's getting in his head. I think so. Just putting too much pressure on himself. But know this, the fans are ready for him to break out, and I'd hate to see him get booed at home if he doesn't.
In the air, right field. Cruz on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Batting fourth.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up at the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
That's out to center field. Base hit into the outfield. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. It's 1-1.
Does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So man aboard. Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conant. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
Ball, outside. Ball two.
And it remains 2-2. Tied up here in the early going. And there's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level. Potential of having a big night.
So up next, Otto Lopez. Into center. And that's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Christopher Morel swings through it for strike 1. Konai on third. Lopez on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Up the middle, base hit, and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, 2 outs. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Oh. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood should have this one. And that will end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins lead it 3-1. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. First pitch way inside a fastball.
High middle.
That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering is fouled back.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro.
Low outside.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope,
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fastball. Middle outside.
In the air to left center, Stowers on his way over, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja.
Number 8, Javier Sanoja.
Strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Ball.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Edwards stands in now, looks at that one inside. Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
This one in the air, center field. And that's the inning. Miami down in order, but they still lead at 3-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. In the air out to center. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 9.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The batter, number 5.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Man at second. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panic on and throw into right field.
Wood in the box now, takes strike 1. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris.
Middle outside.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
He's got it, and that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 3 and the Nats 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. And another ball. Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Ramirez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. Little dribbler up along third, but it kicks foul. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hit hard, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Marlins,
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins.
Oh, the biggest storyline coming in is just how hot he's been at the plate. Today's no different. Already producing. He's a true X factor. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. And now here is Otto Lopez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Fought off foul. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Slider. Middle inside.
Ground ball left side. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Fastball for a strike.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Off the catcher and rolls away. And now a man into scoring position.
Slider. Low outside.
Man at second. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Slings to first in time.
Overhand curve.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Keibert Ruiz.
Circle change. Low outside.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And the runner holds. Runner is second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Nationals lead 1, and they still trail it here, 3-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. That one fouled off. Morel, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, out of here. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the skipper. We're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Miles Michaelis done for the afternoon, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Cole Henry.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Hawley in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Line drive, base hit.
Up next for the Marlins.
So a man at first. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air. Nunez has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Edwards in the box again, takes a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Oh.
Fly ball down the line. Cruz towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Here's the 2-2. Hawley leads off first with one away. Gets a piece. and stays alive. Two now. That one is upstairs. High fly ball, right field. Cruz gets under it. 2 away.
Up next for the
And at the
Marlins,
plate for Miami,
the left
Kyle
fielder,
Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Oh.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
And the count is 1-1.
Ball.
Fouled off left side. Inside. And that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 outs. Jacob Marcy, the next to hit.
Ball. Inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. In comes the run from second. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Henry won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Andre Granillo gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone. And
got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back here in Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Nationals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
0-2 now. Started after it, appeal to first. He did not go around.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
He goes down looking.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fast. Zipped on the inside corner, just locks you up.
Alcantara batting with one down, takes a strike. The Marlins leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Nunez stands in now and watches strike 1.
High inside.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. Nationals go quietly. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak, Boog.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Lopez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. One. And 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Now that's smacked to right center. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out. Runner at second. Graham Pauley getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. The throw to third. Tag. Save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Morel takes his lead at third with one away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Andre Granillo done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Mitchell Parker.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Friend to bring a friend, took a girl from the podium. Now the guys in here, I so it's a lonely man. Things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
C.J. Abrams.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead
fastball.
at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Overhand curve. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Just off the inside edge.
Slider. Middle outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Circle change. Low inside.
Payoff pitch. Hard hit right side. Paulie takes it to the bag. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Oh.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Slider. Middle inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. 2 outs, space is empty. Stepping in, Luis Garcia. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Nothing doing for Washington. Back here in Miami, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Griff McGarry, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Stowers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
That's the ball.
3-2 now. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Ball.
Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a big swing and a miss. Outside corner, there's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single. It's 9-1.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Conine in the box now. No balls and a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. Caught him looking for the K.
The batter number 6.
Conine not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Foul ball there. And the lefty with the 0-1. Tied him up inside with that one. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at first, one away. The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Chaparro under it, and the inning is over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 9 and the Nats 1. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Blake Bacher. He last
inside.
pitched 2 days ago.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Goes down looking. And now Jacob Young.
High outside. 4-seam fastball. High outside.
Foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
That's a ball.
Sweeper.
The Fish up
Low
big in this
outside.
one here in the top half of inning number 7. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB
fastball.
going.
High inside. Sweeper. Low outside.
Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2.
Low outside.
8th pitch of the at bat coming up. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, K-Bird.
And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
4-seam fastball. Low outside. 4-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's a ball.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Hey!
Ruiz wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
Splitter. Middle center.
2 down, nobody on. And that skips into dirt.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
That one finds the zone. That's strike
4-seam
1.
fastball. High inside.
Swinging a foul out of play.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Payoff pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Stowers on the move towards foul ground. And it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
High outside.
Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
3-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count.
This is something else. Running that pitch count off. I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. No advance, though.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
2-2 now. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Stretches out and hauls it in. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 9. Bottom of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is fouled back. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Way inside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Javier Sinoja, the next up for the Marlins. That's to third. Slings to first in time. So back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Garcia settles under this one and makes the grab. That is the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. There's a strike.
Middle inside.
Swings through the sweeper.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Oh.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Close
No,
one, doesn't get the call. And now
Splitter.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2-2 now. Struck him out looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Tyler Phillips.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Nunez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Low inside.
He swings and fouls one off.
Sinker. Low outside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Sinker. Low outside.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Sinker. Low middle.
That one in the dirt. Ball one.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Low outside.
The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ball. Low.
Sinker. Low outside.
Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Curve.
Back to the top of the order now. Next for the Nationals is the DH, C.J. Abrams. And first offering is fouled off.
Low outside.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Curve in the
That's
dirt.
the ball.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Pitch in the dirt. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Griff McGarry.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Stowers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. Movement in the bullpen. P.J. Poulin, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. That one way inside. In the air, left field. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Agustin Ramirez.
The catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Back here at Lone Depot Park.
Low inside.
We go to the 9th. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ball 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
Check swing, but he went too far.
Sinker.
And it's 1-2.
Middle outside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Sinker. Low outside.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
Overhand curve. Low outside. Sinker. Low outside.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Sinker. Low middle.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Sinker.
Dylan Cruz
Low
digging
middle.
in for the Nationals.
Ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Sinker.
Good approach
Low
right there.
middle.
You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Sinker.
Up now for Washington,
Low middle.
Jacob Young. Out to short, Lopez. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Last
Sinker.
chance for the Nats in this
Low
one.
middle.
Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
That's the ball.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Splitter. Low middle.
Hey!
Sinker. Low inside.
This to third. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take the first 2 games of this series.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
In my apple juice, I got no excuse. I'm sad. Don't make me choose, 'cause it won't be you. I got no excuse. I'm bad. Ask anyone who knows me, tell me not to, and I only do it again and again. When I first saw you, girl, I felt your smile. When I first saw you, girl, I lost my mind. Something happened inside. When I first met you, baby, I realized. When I first met you, girl, I realized that things happen sometimes. I want you to be mine, to be something with you, babe. I need to feel you sitting next to me. I need to touch your skin, oh babe. I can hear you sleeping in my ears.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Stowers takes it in for the out. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Luis Garcia, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Lone Depot Park just underway here. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Circle change. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's down.
Circle change. Middle center.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Zips it to first, and that's the inning. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Josiah Gray. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Stepping in, Xavier Edwards. Here's a 1-1. And that one pulled foul.
Ball in.
Three, two now.
Inside.
Right side. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Christopher Morel.
Yeah, Boog, and he's been just clutch for this team so far in the series. 5 runs batted in to this point. You know, guys like him who can just slow the game down, quiet the nerves when there are runners on base or pressure situations, they're as valuable as it gets. We'll see if he keeps making an impact today.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Marcy getting the start in center. Made his big league debut in 2025, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2022. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And there's a foul ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
0-1 now. On the ground, Lopez handles, throws to first, 1 out in the second. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. First pitch misses.
Sinker. Low outside.
Down the right field line and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting fifth.
Jacob Young getting ready to hit. Curve in the dirt.
Down.
Circle change. Low middle.
Grounder might be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. On to first, double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Heriberto Hernandez.
Ball, that's low.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Connor Norton. Next up for the Marlins.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
In the air to left center. Young on the move. He's got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. At the plate, Otto Lopez. Tapped softly on the ground. Nunez fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. Popped in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. Miami strikes first on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Lone Depot Park, top half of the 3rd inning, Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Low middle.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sinker. Low outside.
1-2 now. Stays alive.
Circle change. Low middle.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Overhand
Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro. Ground ball left side. Sanoja slings it across. 2 gone now. Here's the left fielder, Joey Wiemer.
Low inside.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Wiemer launched a homer in his most recent game.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. Foul ball there. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Javier Noha, the next up for the Marlins. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
This to center field. Young, long run on his horse. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. Laser could be trouble. Sanoha around third. The relay. He'll score easily. And they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kyle Stowers will hit next.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Man at second. Sliced hard but foul. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him right there.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Grounded out his first time up. Rips one to right. Cruz takes it in for the out. 1 down. 2 aboard with 1 out. Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
The batter, number 1.
Next is the designated hitter, Connor Norton. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Young has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. On to inning number 4. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Circle change. Low outside.
Ball 1.
Circle change. Low middle.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And that drops in for a strike.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
Next offering is fouled back.
Change. Low outside.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Circle.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 3-1. Here's a high chopper. Sanoha whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nationals. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Cole Henry.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Movement in the bullpen. Andre Granillo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Parker also throwing.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And down on strikes he goes, and 1 gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink that. And I think that was the case right there.
Morel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Comes up empty. Henry, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020.
Ball, that's outside.
Boog Sciambi and Chris Singleton here on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Ball, that's out.
That one not close. Full count now. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield, and that keeps the inning alive. Manager out of the dugout. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Up the middle. The underhand flip. What a play. Inning over. One left for Miami, but they lead it 3-0.
We gon' take it to the top.
And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Circle change. Low middle.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first.
No, he's in
there safely. Man at first, Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Throw to second, on a bounce, safe.
Circle change. Low inside.
Right side, hard hit. Paulie steps on the bag, one away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exact.
On the ground at first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Nunez at the plate now.
Sinker.
That's ball one.
Low inside.
Hey.
Slider.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the
Up now for Washington, Andres Chaparro. And a foul ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Low outside.
And the slider just misses.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sinker.
Nunez, the
Low
runner
inside.
at first with 2 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low inside.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Nats 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Ball one, no strikes. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Young on his way over, and there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Stowers, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. And that one missing low. That's a strike. Full count now. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still two challenges left for them. Jacob Marcy, the next to hit.
The center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Ball one.
Man at first, one away. Laser could be extra bases, and that one's going to get into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now the catcher up to hit, Heriberto Hernandez. The Fish trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And a swing and a miss.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Second and third here. One away. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches.
Griff McGarry taking over on the mound.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners. Scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Out towards right center field. And that is the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now here is Joey Wiemer. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Now pitching for the
John
Marlins,
King is
number
forced to the
47,
mound after the injury.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
And that one moves his feet.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ball 2.
Curveball. Low outside.
The 2-2 on the way. Ripped to short. Scoops it up off the dirt. Nice play off the bounce for the out. So the Nets lineup turns over for C.J. Abrams now.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
Middle inside.
And a foul ball.
Slider. Low outside.
The 0-2.
Really nice
outside.
slider right there, sweeping
Sinker.
across the dish, but
Middle inside.
just couldn't hang the edge.
And that one
And
got
hit
a
him.
piece of him.
First base.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Circle change.
One gone, runner at first. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Curveball. Middle outside.
Ball, that's out.
Slider. Low middle.
Tap to first.
That
And
ball's
that's
foul.
just foul.
Curveball.
The Marlins
middle.
trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Well, he might have to
down.
look for a different
Sinker.
put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Circle change. Low outside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Line drive. Got it. Great leaping catch.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved the knock.
Low middle.
Up now for Washington, K-Bert Ruiz. That one's in there. 0-1.
Low middle.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. The Marlins lead this one 3-1. This is Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mitchell Parker.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. P.J. Poulin, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Strike on the inside corner. Now he's challenging the called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Jackknifes out of the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat.
The first baseman, number 21, Brad.
I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line.
Paulie in the box again, takes a strike.
So in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Fanchise.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fanchise, 6'1" righty, 190 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
House in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 away down. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. P.J. Poole.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Sanoa in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Two fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's outside. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. In the air to left center. Weimer gets under it. And there are 2 down. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. House tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Miami, we go to the 8th. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals.
Ball.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
And the 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Cutter. High inside.
That's ball 2.
Cutter. Low inside.
Strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Cutter. Low outside.
That
That's
one
ball
missed.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Curveball. Low middle.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
He's always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds.
Cutter. High outside.
The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Middle inside.
2-2 down. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Cutter. Low outside.
To the right side. Paulie takes it himself. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the court.
Here comes the skipper. Jansen Junk on the pitch here.
Well, with the runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
In the air, center field. Marcy under this one. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Runner from third into score. And now they trail by 1. So no one on after the sac fly. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Oh, that's inside.
The Fish holding on to a 1-run lead. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Yeah.
Four-seam fastball.
Fouled off left side.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Home half of inning number. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Bottom of the 8th. Jacob Marcy digs in now.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Marcy wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Upstairs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Yo one. This one popped up. Garcia should have this one. 2 down. Here comes the manager out of the... Now on the bump, Gus Marlin.
Tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of... Right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's the ball.
Quick move to first. Hernandez back in on a dive. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Got him. That ends the frame. Marlins lead. Owen Casey into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Garcia, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
High outside.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand.
Here comes the skipper out of
the 4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Ruiz batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
High middle.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Slider. Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Stays alive. The Marlins trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Nationals. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Dylan Cruz.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fairbanks is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Bailar la pelúa, el que no baile que lo despelucan.
Yeah. You stupid. Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah. I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. Getting duggets with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove every